welcome to the
Hello,
James
everybody,
Johnston
and welcome back to
Football
the
Channel.
James Johnston Football YouTube channel.
Moo.
Me. Yeah. We're back again with another Arsenal review / preview. Oh, look, little fun buds up there. I don't know if that shows up on the vids.
I don't know, actually.
If it does, it'd be funny. But yeah, just over Zoom, Tom sent me a little thumbs up emoji. So
Getting down with the technology and all the, the kids with their emojicons.
Emojicons. Is that what they're called?
I don't know.
They're probably called emoticons, aren't they?
Emojis or emoticons.
Yeah.
Or little yellow thumb.
I thought emoticons were the enemies of the Transformers, but obviously.
Oh, they liked it, actually,
Yeah. Anyway, mate, so we were the opening game of the season.
Yep.
Arsenal
We
versus
had to be.
Fulham. Yeah. Arsenal versus Fulham. We're still top of the league. I like to throw that in there. Obviously, we did the video yesterday with the predictions for this game, but coming up against West Ham. But no, we both predicted 3-1 against Fulham, and it was a 3-0 win. Got a few things just to basically go through for you, Tom. But
okay.
Right before the game started, mate. Danny Ceballos and Eddie Nketiah. What did you make of this one?
It's a bit strange, really, wasn't it? I do see why Eddie was a bit annoyed because he was sort of going quite hard. I think maybe I reckon Ceballos thought he was going to start. Yeah. And he was so angry that Elneny was starting in front of him.
Yeah.
That he just sort of
carried
maybe had a bit of frustration and took it out on Eddie. There weren't really no need for it, but
no.
They seemed to. I think they were after the game. They said they made up or whatever. It probably happens all the time, but it just doesn't. You just never see it. Probably happens in training a lot. Yeah, but it just happens on TV in the warm up.
When I was watching it, I was like, "Oh, this is just handbags."
Yeah,
I don't see anything massively into this. But no, you touch on obviously Elneny starting in the lineup. Obviously, that hour before kickoff when the lineup goes out, that for me is normally the best time to check your Twitter timeline. Because everyone's just no.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Yeah. Like every single person that I follow on Twitter is a better manager than Mikel Arteta in their head.
Yeah.
They're like, this is rubbish, no. And then you get some of them that are still like, well, I know who's to win the squad. Like,
God, what are they still doing?
I'm done with you, mate. I'm done with you. But no, were you happy with that lineup? Was it what you expected? Because obviously Martinez is now gone. It was sort of, this is one of the worst kept secrets in football that he's going on. Even on Saturday, but I don't know. I was still clinging on to the fact that I thought he was going to stay.
Well, obviously in the predictions, I said I think Leno will start because he'll be off.
Yeah.
I don't think you could be angry at that deal. I mean, imagine. I put it on Twitter. We should be grateful for Mope. At the time, we all hated him, but he injured Leno to let Martinez come in. Raises. I mean, if we had sold him, if Leno had never got injured, we would have sold Martinez for 4 million tops or something.
Yeah, it was £5 million player.
Yeah, but
I held up 4 fingers when I said 5. Well, 4 fingers and a thumb, if you want to be.
But so and he played 10 games or something like that, and his price went up.
Yeah,
his price went up like 300. Yeah, so his price has gone up like 300% or something like that.
Yeah.
So you can't be annoyed with that deal if someone's willing to pay that, because you can't guarantee that he will be number one and stay in the team, and his value would decrease. And we're going to sign this little Icelandic man from Dijon who's never going to play.
Yeah, I've heard he's mustard.
Yeah.
Good little joke there.
Very good. Yes.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So, yes, it's fair enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I think we needed the 20 mil for other signings.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at it and I don't know anything about Renarsson. I think that's how you pronounce his name.
Oh, I don't either.
I can't even sit here and tell you I've seen him play. I do watch the French league here and there. I've started watching it from this season because obviously theirs started before ours.
Yeah.
And there's quite a few players that I'm like, oh, do you know what? I might keep like that Kamenvinga and
Kamenvinga.
And
he's a very good player.
IR and Our whatever you want to call him, like either or, I can't remember.
Yeah, well, he's coming to Arsenal, mate. That's what my obviously you know yourself that I'm a big in the know, tier 1 in the know, ITK.
Yeah.
And my sources are telling me that Alwar will sign before deadline day.
Yeah.
And we'll only get Party if we can make extra sales, which is likely to be deadline day. But also, if we could get all the sales we want, we will then look to sign Zaha.
Yeah.
That's what my in the know's told me.
Yeah.
I'm the in the know.
I have another ITK. I won't reveal him.
Yeah.
He said to me, James, don't worry. £42 million or €42 million bid has gone in for our today.
Yeah.
He said he's done by next week. I'm like, well, I think if he's wrong, he's being outed. So I will expose you.
I'm not gonna out my sources because she's a lovely lady.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Said too much already.
No. They've said to me, €42 million. I don't know where we've got it from, but.
Well, they want 50, so it sounds about right.
Yeah.
That we offered less than what they want.
Yeah, no, we're never going to pay a proper release clause.
No. Well, I think they're in a bit of trouble, Leon, because they've not got any European football.
Yeah.
And it looks like Depay will be going to Barca. I think they've.
I read as well that he's already agreed personal terms, and that was on BBC this morning. And they also said that he wants to come to Arsenal because even though it's only Europa League, he's like, I want to play European football because of the Euros next year, and he wants to get
Yeah. I can't see your head, by the way.
Sorry. I can't believe you can't see it. So I feel like if I sit like that, I'm slouching. But
You're trying to have good posture.
Yeah. No, I can't believe you can't see my head. It's so fucking massive.
That's what it is. It's too big to fit on the screen.
Hey, me. It's because I've got such a massive brain for
big 5 head.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Yeah,
I'm hardly Jabinio, mate. Come on, give me a chance. Jesus Christ. Couldn't be a 5 head. How dare you?
No, I think I said in the last video I'd take our over everyone at the because I think we need him more.
Yeah.
But it would be nice. I would love to get our and Zaha, to be honest.
Yeah. What? No pie.
I would like Party, but if we can't, but I'd rather have them two than. Because apparently we're trying to get a loan for Zaha with an obligation to buy for next season.
Yeah, and also Nelson's included in the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if they get Nelson on loan or they get him permanently.
Hopefully permanently.
Yeah, I know you're not.
I did say sell him.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we get Zaha out of it, what a deal.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those where I'm looking at it and I'm like, don't really need you though. It'd be good to have him because it's enough. But I'm like, does he start for Arsenal every week? I don't think so. With the current players we have, I don't think he starts every week.
It's tricky because I think
unless you're going, Aubameyang's going to move in the middle now, which Arteta's never played him down the middle in his whole time he's been there. He's never played him as a central striker.
Well, I don't know. I have a feeling Lacazette's not going to be here much longer, to be honest.
See, you say that, but then obviously when Aubameyang signed his new contract and he did that video, Lacazette was really important in that video. And I'm like, why go through all that if you're only going to sell him?
Yeah, I just have a feeling why we can get a.
It's really stupid.
But this is, I think, like you say, we are stacked sort of up front.
Yeah.
So I think, I personally would rather have Zaha than Lacazette.
Really?
To be honest, yeah, I would.
Well, that's a huge shout, mate.
I don't really think Lacazette offers. He wouldn't offer as much as Zaha. But I think Aubameyang played down the middle with Zaha on the left. I think that would be really good.
I've got to disagree with you, mate. I think Lacazette's brilliant.
What? Yeah, I can't believe it.
Just for how hard he works.
Does he though? Does he work hard?
Yeah,
he's not that mobile, is he? Really?
He worked his arse off against Fulham, mate.
No.
He worked so hard versus Fulham.
No, I don't see that.
He worked his socks off. No, I know he doesn't get enough goals, but I don't know. I can't. Yeah, I want to give Lacazette another year.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, though. Like another year, then he'll be off. So why not? You know, if Zaha's available now, just get Zaha. You know, just have him. Just be completely stacked. Martinelli's not gonna. You know, he's fit next year.
Yeah.
It won't be till about, I reckon, because he's back in full training in the new year, and he won't be in full training until in the new year. He won't be fit until sort of February.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you get Zaha this year, he sort of fills that gap. Then Lacazette will be off. Yeah.
I'm excited either way. I think getting him in would be really good.
Yeah.
I just don't know where he fits in. I don't see where you'd play Zaha at the moment. It's really tough. Really, really tough.
Yeah.
But yeah, so El Neni obviously he come into the game in the middle. Obviously he had a brilliant game in the Community Shield.
Yeah.
Were you happy with El Neni in this game?
Yeah, I thought he played really well, to be honest. He's just nice and tidy, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's not anything spectacular. I mean, I think
we don't need him to be though, do we?
No, exactly. That's why we gave Ceballos a lot of stick when he first joined. We called him Beyblade, turn merchant.
Yeah.
Among other things.
Yeah.
And then obviously when
trying too hard.
Yeah.
I was just like, just do the basics, Danny, and then do the stuff afterwards.
Yeah, that's it. And that since
since Arteta's come in, do the basics, can't he? Can't
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, there was a lot of skills in this game from people that I was like,
yeah,
that bit in the second half with Rob Holding.
Yeah.
If that's me on pro clubs, I'm volleying that. I don't know why. Obviously, he passed it and we got the corner that we scored from.
Yeah.
I was angry with him. I was like, you should have levered that.
Yeah, just pelt it, mate.
Just be greedy. Just the way it's sat up as well. Like he got the first bounce. And I was like, mate, you've got to volley this.
Yeah, he could have taken it. He didn't need to do like another free keepy uppies. He could have just sort of volleyed it.
Yeah. But no, I was well impressed. No, I was happy with El Neni. Where is it? I've got some other bits here. So. Obviously, Willian made his debut. We both decided that he's got to get the Player of the Week, hasn't he? Gabriel also made his debut, but we'll touch on him later. So Willian, mate, how impressed were you with him? I thought when we signed him, that was a really, really good bit of business because it was a rival, and then obviously it strengthened us and. Yeah, I thought he was brilliant, mate.
Yeah, I was impressed with him, but I wasn't surprised.
No.
He did that for Chelsea all year last year. I can't believe it's just Twitter football fans, isn't it? Like, oh, you've signed our cast off. We didn't want him anyway. I said, no, you were trying to sign him. You just didn't give him the contract.
Yeah, and he told
you would have been happy if he re-signed.
Yeah, and he nearly scored that free kick as well, which
hit the
watching
post.
it back, I'm like, Jesus Christ! I'm like, from that angle as well to hit it like that.
Yeah.
Like, where do you see that gap? Like, Jesus, he's
yeah, it was good. But I mean, he brings us that from set pieces, like the free kick, the corner that we scored from. That's exactly where you want the ball.
Yeah.
In the 6-yard box where the keeper can't come and get it. That's exactly where you want it, and we haven't got players who could do that.
Oh, how many years, mate, have me and you been saying, like, even when obviously people that are watching this aren't privy to our WhatsApp conversations, unless you are. It wouldn't shock me because I think everybody listens into everything these days. Like the amount of times me and you were like, "Oh, we've got a corner," and it's just like, "Well, it's not going to go anywhere, is it?" Like,
yeah.
Never beats the first man. It never does.
Yeah.
And we obviously hired this new set piece coach as well. We got him in, as well as defending. I think he does offensive set pieces as well.
Yeah,
and,
he must do.
We've scored from one. So I was trying to think the last time we did score from a set piece, and I think it might have been like as in a corner. I think it might have been David Luiz versus Bournemouth earlier on in the year. He scored that header, didn't he?
I can't genuinely. I can't remember.
Yeah,
it's just not. It's just not something you associate with us. But
no, because we got some big boys. We got big boys now. Like
we have. Yeah,
Saliba's 6'4", Gabriel's 6'4". Like we got.
Yeah, these it's not. And they're not just big. They can actually jump.
Yeah.
They're not like Crouch, where he's just like 7 foot, but can't lift his feet off the ground.
But Gabriel, what I loved for his goal, I know we're sort of jumping ahead and everything, but he pushes Aubameyang out the way.
yeah.
like he's like, fuck you.
Yeah. Well, you got to do. I mean, you could see that, like you said about the set piece coach. You could see that there seemed to be something there because they all crowded the 6-yard box.
Yeah.
Obviously, Holding he was the only one that did any bit of movement. Just made a random run, ran around the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And then it weren't great defending, to be fair, but
no.
But that's what happens. You put the ball in the right place. You got a big boy there, and he heads it in. Well, it come off his shoulder, but
but under the
they all count.
Yeah, it's all a goal, isn't it? And I mean, you're talking there about Gabriel. He joins the debut goal scorers. I think he's on the list now. There was a little quiz,
right?
That I got a few of them, but I couldn't remember the rest. So obviously there was Cedric earlier this year against Norwich, didn't he? Scored that absolute screamer. Aubameyang versus Leicester in 2018. Yeah. Sorry, Everton. Sorry, not Leicester.
Yeah, Everton. Yeah.
Lacazette versus Leicester in 2017. Vermaelen in 2000. Remember that? I think it was like 7. Was it 7-1 or 6-1 or something that game?
Yeah.
Like we absolutely pummeled him away. And then Nasri against West Brom in 2008, and Adebayor against Birmingham in 2006, and then Lundberg in '98. But I think Lundberg got sent off as well. I think he.
Oh right.
He also got sent off in that game, if I can remember. But
yeah, so there was the Reyes own goal in his debut.
Yeah. That was against Middlesbrough, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
And he scored a smashing goal in the next game, I think.
Yeah, was that the one against Chelsea?
I think so. Yeah, he rifled it in top corner.
Mate, yeah, I love that goal. But obviously Lacazette scored, got off the mark. He's the first player to score on consecutive opening season games. He obviously scored in this one, and then scored against Leicester in 2018, which is his debut, like I mentioned a minute ago. Touching more on Willian, like we said, first player since Ray Parlour to get 2 assists on his Premier League debut. Parlour did that in 1992 versus Liverpool. And then added to that as well, no Arsenal player got more than 1 assist in an away game last season, and Willian got 2 in his first ever match. So
doing exactly what he.
Yeah, would you?
He's got more assists. He's got the same amount of assists as Ozil in the last 2 seasons or something as well. Something like that.
Would you say he's got to stay on that right hand side for the foreseeable?
It's tricky.
Obviously, we got our predicted lineup that we're going to do in a minute. But I know it sort of spoils some of it, but would you keep him? I can't justify dropping him after the game.
No, you can't. No,
you can't go.
No, you can't.
Bench, mate. Yeah.
The only way I could see Pepe getting in ahead of Willian is that it's West Ham at home, and you think I think Willian should play against Liverpool, to be honest. So it's whether he says, right, I'm going to just rotate you. I'm going to get Pepe in, get his confidence up to smash West Ham. And I don't know. I think it will be. I think it will be rotation. To be honest.
Yeah.
I think Willian will play tomorrow, and I think he will play against Liverpool. But it wouldn't shock me if Pepe came in.
Fair enough. No, I understand that. Yeah,
unless he puts Pepe out front. I think he played there for Lille. You never know.
He did play down the middle a few times for Lille.
Yeah.
That's correct. But no, we move on more to Gabriel as well. Gabriel had the most touches. He had the most passes. He made 3 clearances. He won all 2 of his tackles, and he wasn't dribbled past for the whole game. Not that Fulham have the most mobile, Mitrovic, when he come on, he's not renowned for his dribbling. Bit of a pointless stat, but I thought I'd throw it in there anyway, just to Squawker had it up there. I thought I've got to throw it. No, how impressed were you with him? Because obviously he had that initial hiccup at the beginning, but I sort of thought that was more on Leno, because Gabriel turned around to him and was doing all this with his ears as if to be like, you didn't shout. So not that he might. I don't know how good his English is.
No, I don't think he speaks. I don't think he speaks English at the minute.
But then Lehmann, he was German and he made it known when he wanted the ball. So,
just shout, mate. Yeah.
I definitely was a very quiet man, but he made a very good recovery save, though. I will.
It was. Yeah,
all the people. Good. I was one of them. I was saying that I thought Martinez was the better keeper. I still stand by that, but no, I don't think Leno's shit by any means. Before he started slagging me off, I think Leno's very, very capable. I thought he made a great recovery save, and then he didn't really have much to do afterwards.
No, which is a nice side.
No disrespect to Fulham, but you're going down because you are diabolical. I'm afraid. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, what was it when we beat them 5-1? They had 21 shots.
Yeah.
I think they had something like 5 or something, didn't they?
Yeah.
So that's obviously that's improvement. It's all well, people saying, "Oh, it's only Fulham."
That's the manager.
yeah, definitely.
That's the manager that we have now. We're a lot more sound than we were under the previous management.
Yeah, but I mean, with that, the Gabriel
30-odd shots to everybody under that guy.
Yeah, exactly. I think Watford had 30, didn't they?
Yeah,
they got relegated.
Can't even. Like when he first come in, obviously. I'm getting on the old good evening bus. I'm finding him,
loving it.
I'm finding it funny. I'm loving it. And then just after a while, I was like, oh no, you're dreadful. Like you're, what's Spanish for bobbins? Like that's what you are, mate. You are bobbins. You are absolute El Bobbins. You are.
El Bobinho.
Yeah. Like you are shocking, mate. You are absolute. Like I was like sack him after Europa League. I was so embarrassed. I'm like, you sacrificed the whole league season.
Yeah, for this.
You had to get 3 points out of Palace and was it Burnley?
Oh, there's a lot of games we should. I think Brighton, wasn't it Brighton as well?
Yeah, it was like
I think we beat Brighton.
There was loads of them that were animals that were right near the end, and he.
Yeah.
I was like, Wenger gets those 3 points, mate. Like,
Wenger
done that. I'm like, you. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm so glad he's not here.
Let's not talk about it. Let's just not talk about it.
It makes me feel sad. So yeah, was there anything else you wanted to obviously touch on about the game? I mean, we haven't really gone into details about the other goals. The first one, obviously, it's a bit of a scramble, and then falls to Aubameyang. He has ages to whip the cross in. Xhaka sort of scuffs it. Willian scuffs it. And it lands at Lacazette, and it's a goal Stephen Hawking scores in a power surge, isn't it? It's a simple
God rest his soul.
Yeah, it's a simple goal to score.
Yeah. No, there's not much to say about that. That's just it.
What about the third one? Did the third? That was a big wasn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. The third one, it's very interesting because obviously the goal we scored against Liverpool in the Community Shield was the same. Yeah. It was literally exactly the same.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. Like if you go back and watch it, in the Liverpool and the Fulham goal, Tierney and Maitland-Niles are in exactly the same position.
Yeah.
Maitland-Niles underlaps, runs into the box, and Tierney's overlapping from left centre back. I find that incredible. We've got our left centre back.
So good, mate. He's so good.
Yeah, I think what a formation. Like what a formation! Like when we got the ball, 5 at the back. When we're attacking, 2 at the back. just all bob forward.
Yeah, just go.
Mate, you're centre back, mate. But get in the 6-yard box.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Yeah.
Then get back as soon as we lose it.
Yeah, but we got the pace to do it. Like we got.
Well, yeah, he's got the
players that can run both ways. So
yeah, Yeah, certainly Maitland-Niles has got the energy, Tierney's got the energy. But it's different because obviously the two centre-backs stay there, and we've still got the protection of the two holding.
Yeah.
And like, for years, you'd watch Arsenal attack, they would lose the ball, and it'd be like 3-on-2, like immediately.
Yeah.
And it's weird watching Arsenal and that not happening. Like we lose the ball, and we go, oh, we've actually got players defending.
I know that he made a few recoveries as well, like I said earlier. But I think Gabriel is going to be really important because and even Saliba, I think both for their size, they're both deceptively quick.
Yeah, well, I think Saliba's playing for the under-23s today.
Yeah, like Gabriel, when I saw him when he was making his runs and stuff, I was like, mate, this guy.
It's
I know he's a big tall man, so like one of his strides are like 10 of a midget. But
but it was nice watching. There was a point where someone was running at him, and normally our defenders just keep running backwards until they get in the box, and ultimately we foul them for a penalty.
Yeah,
but he went back a bit, then he was like, no, actually, I'm going to stop, and I'm just going to tackle you. No, I'm actually going to do what a defender should do and tackle you. But again, it was strange to watch. Like I've got this. It's weird watching Arsenal do well because I have it in my head still that we're not a good team, and it's just like, oh, it's only Fulham, we'll probably lose to West Ham, but it's like actually, I think we could win 2 games in a row quite comfortably, and it's not. It's been a while since we've been able to do that.
Well, touching on West Ham just quick. Obviously, we made the predictions last night. Just got some bits here. So Arsenal have won 10 of their last 11 home matches against West Ham.
Good God.
West Ham have failed to win 9 of their last 10 away games in the league.
Right.
Arsenal are unbeaten in their last 25 games played in September. And David Moyes has never won away to Arsenal as a manager in any competition. He's drawn 4 and lost 15. So
So the omens are good.
Yeah, and I mean the last time we played them, we narrowly beat them 1-0. Lacazette scored. That was the last time we played them at home in the league. But I've done us to win 4-1. I think you've done the 3-1 classic. So.
Yeah, the classic 3-1. I just think
I can't see it going any other way. I know people are like, "Oh, you're getting really cocky," and they are shocking. Like they are. So bad.
They're not a team. I think we struggle against teams. This is why we do well against the big boys now. We struggle against the teams that just sit back.
Yeah.
So we're quite. You sort of think, oh, we got a chance against Liverpool and Chelsea and all that now. But
going to sit back though because
that's what I'm going to say.
Like, we need a performance because the fans are fucking. Man.
Yeah, but West Ham aren't a team that can. They're not good enough to sit back.
Yes, yeah.
They're not.
They're not that good.
Yeah, West Ham. They're not going to just sit back and defend everyone behind the ball because they can't do that. So I think that's why we've always done because West Ham they've got this thing in their heads that they're a big team and that we should be attacking everyone. Why should we change the way we play? We're a big team. So you're not. That's why that's why you keep getting relegated.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
so you should learn to defend, but they don't. So I think we can do well.
I mean, it's one of those where I think the players actually somewhat like and believe in David Moyes, but obviously the board just I don't know what's wrong with them.
They're just useless, aren't they?
Yeah, and it's one of those where I'm like, I can't see them down in tools, but I think a lot of them like after that Diangana was sold and all the tweets and everything, I'm like. Half of these just don't want to be there.
You get that. It's very much. I know I said I don't want to talk, but it's very much Arsenal under Emery. Like the players, they just seem like they didn't want to be there. And I think when your captain is slagging the team off, like the board and that, the other players must look at that and think, yeah, he's right. Why should we play for this? But
it's one of those where I'm like, they're probably going to sack David Moyes.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it'll be after this game. It might potentially be before the deadline.
Yeah.
They're probably going to sell Declan Rice to Chelsea before the deadline for nearly 70 to 80 million quid.
Yeah.
I reckon. Possibly. Anywhere between 65 to 80 mil.
He's definitely not worth that, by the
way. No, I don't think he's worth more than 35 million.
No,
I think even that's overpriced. on current. They're probably going to go get Eddie Howe or someone of that, and they'll give him loads of money to spend before deadline day, and then they'll probably turn it around and stay up. But if I'm David Moyes, I'd look at that and be like, well, hang on a sec, why couldn't I have all that money?
Yeah. This is what they said about the Dean Garner money, though. They said they're going to reinvest it, but they're not. They haven't. I
understand. I'm like, they should have the most money out of everybody. They don't pay for their me and you have paid for their ground.
Yeah.
It's the taxpayers' day. It's taxpayers.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm like, how have you got no money? Like, don't
what's you doing?
Yeah.
This is what they thought, though, wasn't it? With the West Ham fans, we're not paying for the stadium. We're going to be big.
Yeah.
We're big time.
They should be big, mate. They should be. They've got no reason not to be, other than it's got to be like self-greed from their owners.
Like they must take a lot out of the club, I reckon.
Yeah. But
he looks Russian, doesn't he? Is he Russian? You were sits there with like the fur coat and the cap on, didn't he? Like a little Russian, but
no, they're both Londonese, aren't they?
They're both sex people.
Yes, yeah. No, they few love eggs and their pie. That's what they're cockernese.
Yeah. But it would be nice.
I'll just cocks.
It would be nice. We haven't given anyone a good tonking for a while.
Well, this is it, yeah.
And keep a clean sheet at the same time. It would be nice just to win like 5-0.
Yeah, I just think at the moment we've got such a good sort of vibe in the club that Arteta's just going to be like, lads, let's go out there and let's just fucking put a team together. I mean, when he was at City, when they were like 8-0 in the Watfords and all that.
Yeah.
Right, let's just
just 8-0 someone.
Just tonk a team, like. I know I'm going to do my bet for 4-1. I'd love my bet to come in, but if we win like 8-0, I'm living off that for weeks. Like all of they're getting bantered, mate. Like they're getting done, but come on, 8-0. We all want to see it. If we can get an early goal. If we could get a real, even if we get a goal in the first 5 minutes, mate. Yeah, I reckon
that's it.
Happening. Yeah.
The floodgates will open.
Yeah. I reckon if we score within the first 5, obviously they're going to have to come out even more, and they cannot cope with us on the counter.
No,
they're not going to cope with it,
and they won't care enough to run back and defend. I can't be bothered. I've run forward. I can't be bothered. Even maybe in the first 10. Let's say the first 10. I reckon if we get a goal in the first 10. We're tonking them 5 or 6-0.
Can't wait.
Lovely, isn't it? 8 o'clock on a Saturday as well. Yeah. What a great time.
Yeah.
Under the lights of the Emirates on a Saturday.
Fantastic.
Come on, there's got to be a tonk. I ain't got to watch Britain's Got Talent because Arsenal's on.
Yeah. Is Strictly back?
No, not yet.
Strictly start. Oh, that's good.
It is starting soon actually.
I like Strictly.
I do like a bit Strictly.
I'm a Strictly fan. I admire the athletic.
Yeah, I prefer it to Dancing on Ice.
Yeah, so do I. No. Can't stand.
Dancing on Ice is a bit more, like you could tell they're amateurs.
Yeah, can't stand Dancing on Ice. I think it's dreadful.
Yeah, in Strictly, as they get good, it's like, who's the dancer? I've never heard of you. Who's the dancer?
And I mean, she's got a load of flack this week for stupid reasons. I mean, last year when Alex Scott was on Strictly, that's enough for me to watch it every week.
Yeah.
I'm like, Mum, I want to watch Strictly. Why? I'm like, I just love the dancing.
I do I think she's. I don't see why any time she gets a job, I can understand. I can understand people being annoyed that they've got rid of the people on Question of Sport.
Yeah.
Because I think Sue Barker was quite. Is Barker? It's not Baker. It's Sue Barker.
Sue Barker,
yeah. I thought she was good, and it does seem like they've got rid of her because she's old. So it's like, so now you go back to the age thing.
When has that ever happened? BBC have been doing that for years.
Yeah, I know, but they got criticised for it before, didn't they? Now they're doing it again.
Especially as far as women are concerned. Because I mean, they kept Brucey along until he died. Like, it's Brucey. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, especially Tuffers. I thought Tufnell was pretty good.
Oh, I love Phil Tuffers.
Yeah, I thought I don't see why it needed to change.
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't mind that. I think Alex Scott is pretty good, but she's on everything. That's the trouble. Is there not any other women that are capable of presenting that?
Oh, if there isn't, then it just goes to show. I mean, all these people like Slater for this, that, and the other, and they talk about her credentials and everything. And I'm like, do you know that she was actually studying media at university?
Yeah. She's got
playing for Arsenal and England. Like,
yeah, she's got a degree in sports journalism.
She's done everything.
She's more qualified than any of these people who talk on Match of the Day. Just because Gary Lineker played for played in the Premier League, he doesn't know anything about journalism.
Well, this is it.
Alex Scott does.
People are like absolutely gunning for her and saying this, that, and the other about her, and I'm like, because obviously I was on holiday.
Yeah.
I thought, I taped the build-up of Soccer Saturday.
Yeah.
Because I don't, because normally when I'm watching the games, I don't have Soccer Saturday on unless it's obviously Arsenal played a Sunday, and then I watch it then and all that because we're doing the hackers, aren't we normally? So I keep up and look about how we've wasted all our money. And I know a lot of people went absolutely insane about Soccer Saturday. But I thought, do you know what? I'm going to watch it just to see who they've actually got in there and who they've got and everything else. And I was just like, I'm like the best Sky could find was Tim Sherwood and Tony Pulis.
Yeah.
Christ, mate.
And Paul Merson. I quite like Merson because he's like so stupid. He's funny.
Merson gets a free pass. Merson's because I'm like, he's unintentionally funny.
Yeah.
I'm like, and Clinton Morrison, I don't mind. I think people get on Clinton Morrison because of how he speaks, and they're like, oh, he's not eloquent enough, and all that, and I'm like, he's a South London.
You got a load of Scousers on there.
Yeah,
you think they're eloquent?
Well, that's it. I'm like, I can understand him more than I can understand Carragher.
Yeah,
I sometimes have to subtitles when Jamie Carragher.
I've just got and he's
Clinton Morrison never threw a coin at me or spat at a kid.
Yeah, and he's quite funny as well. He's got a bit of personality. I prefer him to bloody Glenn Johnson. Glenn Johnson was awful.
Oh my god, yeah. I was like,
he's so boring.
Who's the goalkeeper that used to play for Wall? Is it Matt Murray?
Oh yeah.
When he's on there, I'm like, mate, like, can you just even try and sound interested?
Yeah, it's like they don't want to be there.
Yeah.
Like, mate, you're on Soccer Saturday.
It was like, was it John Solarco or something? Years ago. It's just like, I'm like, are you even awake? I know if you're watching like a boring game, that's probably got to be the hardest thing to do as a commentator.
Yeah.
Try and be entertaining when what you're watching is complete crap.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, you just look void of like. I'm like, why are you even like? You need to maybe see somebody and talk about like your feelings and your life and everything.
Yeah, but that's a skill, isn't it?
Emotionally distraught, like.
Yeah, but it's a skill, isn't it? Like, he hasn't got that skill. Like I always remember Phil Thompson usually got the boring games.
Yes. And
he'd just sit there slagging off how awful the game was. It was funny.
Yeah.
But don't sit there going, oh yeah, it's not a great game. This has happened. Not else. Just sit there, mate, and slag it off. Tell it like it is.
Yeah.
Because that's funny. That's it shows like.
Because people are saying to me, oh, you should give that BT Sport score a chance.
Yeah, I watched that, to be honest. I do watch that.
And I'm like, I quite like Chris Sutton. I think he's low key got quite good like banter.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I can't take Savage and.
Oh no, I like that because they just argue.
Yeah.
They just argue with each other, just fight. It's brilliant.
Yeah. But I might have to if Sky pursue with these absolute shit, I might have to.
Yeah, was it? Yeah, I mean, Tim Sherwood.
Score a go.
Yeah, it's all right. It's just it's not great because of the social distancing either. How they're all
No,
sort of they've got three of them like sat there, and
has
then
to
the
be
other
done
two
though,
are
doesn't it? You have to do it.
yeah. But that's what I mean. It's not it doesn't really work in that sort of format.
Yeah, it's not as conducive as it used to be.
Yeah, they used normally they can all sit there and talk and banter with each other, but
Yeah.
you've got three boring people there.
They
Jeff
should,
trying to get something out of bloody Tony Pulis.
they should just do it over Zoom.
Yeah.
Like they should just have, I don't know, they should just have like Jeff Stelling in the studio and then just the others in like their houses watching the game. Just like
just down there, just Merson in the pub.
just yeah. just I don't know, like just like fucking Alan McAnally in his pants. Like,
Yeah.
I
was just walking up, Jeff.
Yeah. Yeah. My wife's just bought my scones. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jeff. I was just eating my scones.
Yeah, sorry, Jeff. He always gets the nils, doesn't he?
Just Cammy in his garden or something would just be.
Yeah, oh yeah, but love a bit of Cammy.
Or like a shed. I can imagine him having a shed.
Yeah. He's definitely got a bar in his garden.
Yeah, hero.
There's Cammy in his pub in his garden.
Absolute hero. Well, I think we've sort of took a sharp left away from.
Yeah, it wasn't really much about Arsenal.
What was
the last 10 minutes?
Well, you know.
It's opinions. We've got opinions, and we like to share them.
Yeah, of course. But no, is there anything else you want to touch on in terms of obviously West Ham or just anything other Arsenal related?
Have you said the lineups? You haven't said the lineups.
Oh, Christ alive! Yeah,
you've done your images and everything, mate.
I've done one image.
Yeah, because we've said the same.
We both did exactly. So the lineup we've both gone for is exactly the same as Fulham, except El Neni comes out and Ceballos goes in.
Yeah.
Even though we've praised how El Neni's been great.
Yeah.
And earlier we said, you can't drop someone who's performed really well.
Yeah.
Sorry, El Neni.
Yeah, I would be surprised if that wasn't the team with Ceballos in.
I know.
But it wouldn't surprise me if he did make changes as well.
I know that Xhaka and El Neni aren't out and out CDMs. But to the general sort of fan and everything else, we class them as CDMs.
Yeah.
And I think if he put two CDMs at home against West Ham, especially West Ham in this climate, in this sort of, incarnation of West Ham, I think people would be like, that's so negative.
I don't know though. I think they I think they
would be like, come on, you got to get a flair player.
No, I disagree. I think they are CDMs essentially, but I think we need two of them to marshal help the centre backs, because they do, the rest of them do bomb forward.
Yeah.
And I think, to be honest, I think Ceballos, when he plays, he actually sits deeper than Xhaka, to be honest.
Yeah. When he come on, he made really good recoveries of the ball as well. But I've said that since the lockdown, after Arteta went to him, I don't think you're good enough and fit enough, and you need to improve. It's really spurred him on, because he was crunching into people and like winning that really high up, like especially when we were on the press. Because me and you turned around on him straight away, didn't we? Because I remember me and you at times we were like, oh, scrap it, don't loan it.
Get rid of it, send it back.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, it's testament to his character as well. Arteta said, I don't think you're good enough.
Yeah.
And he's proved him wrong.
Yeah. Which is what we want.
Yeah, definitely.
If Nelson did that, I know for a fact he'd be the first person to come on here and say like, well, throw my hands up, Reece Nelson.
I might not with Nelson today. I've said too much. About. I think I'm at the point of no return.
But no, I'm excited, and I can't wait. I hopefully it'll be a big game. But
could you just imagine if we beat West Ham and then beat Liverpool? Imagine that.
Well, Leicester as well. Got to beat Leicester.
Was Leicester before Liverpool?
Yeah, I want cup runs. Leicester.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Leicester.
Right.
So
is that on the telly?
Yeah, I don't think so, but we'll find a way. We'll get it on the telly, buddy. We'll find a way.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but no, I was going to say the next video we do, maybe do West Ham and Leicester together and then preview Liverpool.
Yeah.
I think if we did one video for West Ham, then one for Leicester, I'm like, that's...
People will be fed up with us.
Yeah, I think that's overkill.
Yeah. We're doing it to get, it's only the Carabao Cup, isn't it?
Yeah, but you said we're going to win it, so...
Yeah.
You did. You can't go back. You did.
I forgot we had Leicester.
Yeah, no, I'm confident for all three of these next games.
We're going to win everything.
I'm confident.
Absolutely everything.
I really am.
Even
with the signing of Thiago today, I am confident of going away to Liverpool next week.
Yeah.
And if you said that to me a year ago, I would have laughed at you and gone, "No, mate, we're getting."
I mean, it would be progress if we just, if we survive the first 20 minutes, that'd be progress. Normally the games like normally we're sort of four. Oh, what?
I know, unbelievable. I don't know how that slipped off. There we go.
I mean, normally against Liverpool away, we're sort of 4 or 5-0 down within the first 20 minutes with 10 men.
Yeah.
So anything other than that is a bit of a. People say, "Oh, we beat them last year," but they won the league already. Yeah. I think that was at home, weren't it? That was at home.
Yeah, but it was a big win.
Yeah. Well, it didn't mean anything really to anyone in the end. But
we beat them twice since.
Yeah, but have we? We beat them last season. We did. It does count as a win, even though they'd won the league. But I don't really count the Community Shield as beating Liverpool. We beat them on penalties.
No, we beat them, mate.
No, we drew 1-0. No, we drew 1-0.
No, we thrashed them 5-4 on pens.
We drew 1-0, and then the bloke they brought on to specifically take a penalty missed.
Yeah, no, we thrashed them 5-4 on pens. So, yeah, and I'm not going to say we're going to thrash them again, but I'm confident, mate. I'm confident. So,
well, we'll go into that in the next video.
Should have asked for questions really, and maybe we could have had a bit more content and other stuff. No, we'll end it there. I think that was a good video. I hope it was for the people watching. And please like, comment, and subscribe, and then obviously interact, because obviously we on the other videos we talk about the whole league, and we'll talk about anything football if you ask us.
Yeah. But,
the Arsenal stuff is what we're probably a bit more well versed.
Yeah.
But no, cheers for that. Cheers for that, mate. And
thank you.
Yeah, enjoy the game. And, oh, thank you. Yeah. 29 today.
Yeah.
They say you're only as old as the person you feel, and I don't feel anybody. So I guess I feel myself, so I must feel 29.
29.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, take it easy, mate. Enjoy the game.
Yeah.
And like, comment, and subscribe.